What's up, WINJECT? I am here and happen to be uh, working on a project that I think you would want to be interested in joining in, and it's a start of a mini course. We've got a mini course we're going to be building out and adjusting, and I wanted to invite you into the opportunity. If you want to see that, drop some comments in here. Make sure that you're dropping your name in the comments, and I will follow up with you and send you this link once it's completed. Because, as you know, we're always doing something in WINJECT Studios, WINJECT TV. And also, if you're a member, join us in the opportunity to actually jump in and join in and make connections. I moderate a Zoom session, a private Zoom session in the community after each show to be able to, start conversations, make some connections, and provide people with new friends, somebody they haven't met. Want to be able to make those invitations to you as well. If you haven't joined the community, you haven't become part of the community, I just want to make sure that you know that you're included, you're invited, and welcome to be part of the WINJECT community. I was talking with Greg earlier today, and one of the community members here, and we were talking about how we can actually navigate through this this series of opportunities that we're presenting to people in the community or people that have not yet joined the community, because that's an important process. Any new venture has this beginning start phase where you have to gain attention. A good friend of mine used to say, it's easier to attract and engage than it is to chase and convince. And one of the things that we're doing here is attracting individuals that are passionate about their future, their mission, their voice, and their message to be able to produce results. I've produced the hundreds of episodes of the Pirate Broadcast, interviewing interesting people, doing interesting things. And the reality is that we all have something that we can contribute to the cause. There's somebody out there right now that is interested in learning what you have to offer, what you've actually experienced in your life, and what you have that you can actually share with them in order to inspire and motivate them to do something amazing. And right now, we have the opportunity to share that information. We have the ability to actually join in with each other to create some amazing content that helps somebody out there right now to do something great, to inspire them to actually make a move into their journey, lean into the fear, and actually generate content that is going to make it matter, going to make an impact, going to make a difference in somebody else's life. I'm passionate about this. I love the idea of live streaming. I love the idea of creating content. I love the idea of putting things out there that you normally would not consider putting out there. I had a live stream last night where I was sharing the fact that, February is a challenging month for me because, 33 years ago today, my oldest son came into the world. It was his birthday. And 3 years ago, he decided to end that journey for himself. And, mental health. And I'm not sure what was going through his head. I'm not sure. Everything on the outside appeared to be okay. He just decided to check out one day. And so as a birthday and as a father, it's not always easy. And I have to tell you, I'm not always Well, I'm pretty positive. Today's a little bit low on the positivity meter, and I'm really getting um, how would I want to describe it? I want to get people motivated to actually share their struggle, share their pain, and help somebody out in the arena of what they're doing, because you don't know when or where or how people are going to navigate and move forward. And if you put something out there positive and you continue to support individuals and hopefully inspire people to share their dreams, actually go out and execute on those dreams and produce outcomes, the reality is you have an opportunity to do that. You have the ability to do that, and you have the reason behind it to actually create something, because you're unique. Only you have had your experience. And we are the individuals that can document this process. We have the control over how we share our story. We have control over the ability and the opportunities that we can actually present to the communities out there. There's so many ways that we're actually producing content, and there's never before in the history of humanity have we had this opportunity. And I just want to make sure that you understand that this is important. Documenting where we are in this process. We're going through 2 years of pandemic and whatever else is going to take place in the near future or long-term future. And I think it's important that we start collecting these stories, collecting these ideas and these concepts and these unique values that we hold so dearly, and produce content on purpose for the benefit of others to see and hear and learn from our experience. I don't know about you, but for myself, I've lived an incredibly, I've just lived an incredible life. And these laugh lines and these lines you see are from love, loss, laughter, tragedy, and living life. Evidence. I get up in the morning with gratitude, and my bones ache with gratitude for the life that I've led and the experience that I've had. And it's been full, and it's been amazing, and at times painful. I've experienced a lot of loss in my life, and some experiences that I wouldn't want to share with anyone. But they're my experiences. Those are my stories. Those are my experiences. And the technology and the craft and the opportunities we have right now are endless in terms of how we can share and develop these stories. WINJECT is an opportunity of a lifetime for so many people that are waiting for support and assistance in this process. And I just want to make sure that everybody understands what it really means to share your story. I can't tell you how many people I've actually met along my journey of storytelling and crafting stories and experiencing things that I believe are going to change people's lives. Because I know they've changed my life. And I know that you're probably thinking, well, I don't want to get on camera. I don't want to get on microphone. I don't want to do this because I'm scared somebody will judge me. Well, the fact remains that we're being judged every day by somebody, whether you're doing something or you're not doing something. You got to let that go. Let that go. Let that flow. And remove it from your mindset. There's so many things out there that are producing results and outcomes that are very, very positive. There's things out there that we can actually create and accumulate as a result of documenting our experience, documenting our journey, documenting our challenges, our failures. Life is an experiment. Life is an experiment where we have an opportunity to actually make a difference. And with WINJECT and the people involved in this process, think of it as a guiding, a troop of guides that can assist and support you along the journey, whether it's mindset, technology, production, promotion, podcasting in general. There's a lot of things that you have that you can actually do it. I have the Pirate Syndicate, and the Pirate Syndicate is designed to produce shows for individuals that don't want to deal with the technology. They don't want to deal with, all of the overwhelm of all the details that have to go into it. So I'm training producers to support you. As an exclusive partner to WINJECT, I have an exclusive offer in WINJECT that allows you to actually get the support you deserve and produce the outcomes that are necessary for you to be seen, to be heard, to be talked about, to build your authority and your visibility in whatever industry you decide you're going to move into or currently involved in. It's a magical time, and I know that there's a lot of hesitation around it. I know there's a lot of things that are limited beliefs and challenging opportunities, and I coulda, shoulda, woulda. I don't need to. I may not want to. Whatever the excuse is, whatever the reason behind it is, if you think that you want to do this, if you even reflect on it and say, well, man, I don't know enough about it, but I want to learn more, just join the community. WINJECT.com/join. You get a 3-day free trial. You can go in, you can navigate around, you can look for things, you can actually explore it. If it's not for you, that's cool. That's no worries whatsoever. However, if you don't take the opportunity and you go down the road and you think, man, coulda, shoulda, woulda, just take that step. The only thing you're gambling is a few minutes of your time. The only thing you're selecting to eliminate is a potential positive outcome. Who doesn't want a positive outcome? I don't know. I've been in this game a long time, and when I think back on the days where you had to have a lot more technical energy invested in getting a podcast up, and you had to do a lot more to get things just dialed in and actually sent out to the world. There's so many things that are so much easier right now. And that doesn't necessarily mean that you're not going to deal with technology issues or, your microphone or audio or video or lighting. All of these things are contributors to a quality outcome. And hopefully we have resources that can guide you on whatever you're stuck on, or whatever you need to learn or expand and learn more about. We got courses, we got classes, we got all kinds of resources. We got individuals that are here waiting to help you. Like I said, I'm going to be jumping into a Zoom session with some of the members afterwards, and hopefully being able to share and introduce a few more people about what is going on and why it's there and what might be happening in the background. So I would really look forward to inviting you and including you in that equation. If you think, we might be connected on social media. We might actually be connected elsewhere. And I don't know. I'd love to have a conversation with you. There's not a downside to this. I can't tell you how many people I've met around the world, all over the world, that have become friends, people I consider friends with, people that I consider opening up the door. And if I showed up in their city, we would break bread. We would have coffee or beers or something like that. We would spend time together, and we wouldn't be strangers because we've already become friends, even if we haven't been in the same room together or the same town. That's what this opportunity presents itself with. And I don't know about you, but I used to travel all over the country. I used to travel all over the, coast to coast and everywhere in between. And the reality is that it takes time and energy. It takes time and energy and effort. And podcasting is the best way to invite people into a conversation and have them get to know you on a personal level. I have to tell you, it's a lot easier to invite somebody into a podcast and say, hey, let's create an episode, an amazing episode that's going to help someone, versus say, hey, can I invite you to a sales call for 30 minutes and try to sell you something? Just saying. I think it's important that we have a differentiator between what is real and what is imagined. Now, on the other side of the same coin, building a relationship, especially when you're in business and you're an entrepreneur or business owner or in sales, all of these things take time. All of these things take time. And the benefit of podcasting is that there's evidence and there's information that you're sharing that hopefully, if you're doing it in a way that it provides value, people will get to know you. People will understand what you do, who you are, how you serve, what value you bring to the table, what opportunities you deliver to the community. All of these things are connected. They're all intertwined. And, that's what I tell people is about the pirates. It's about journey. It's about the journey outside your comfort zone. We're not playing by all the rules. If you're not, in the radio days, if you didn't have a license, you were considered a pirate broadcaster and you weren't playing by the rules. And nowadays you have permission. You can pick up your phone and go live right now. No reservations. And you're creating content for somebody else. You're creating content that is benefiting, hopefully, you as well as other people. And that's the magic of the world we live in today. And I want to express my invitation. I'd be more than happy to have a conversation with you directly and allow you the opportunity to share what you would like to propose and put out there, and maybe explore this opportunity a little further. We're going to be putting together in the next little while a mini course on, as it relates to podcasting and generating revenue for your podcast, because there's a lot of different ways you can generate revenue, because that's what a lot of people are interested in doing. However, relationships and revenue are very closely tied together. If you have great relationships and you have great connections in your network, I think it was said one time, your network is your net worth. And some of those ideas and those concepts hold true in the podcasting arena. we have an opportunity to actually generate and produce some outcomes that are beyond what you could do by yourself, because you're sharing this among people that you may not know yet. They may, catch up with your podcast by accident and say, wow, that sounds interesting. I better go listen to another one. Next thing you know, you have a couple more. And then you have a few more out there that you can actually produce results with. And I put live streaming and podcasting and, video kind of in the same general category. Live streaming is different than the podcast. With a podcast, you can actually, you're in the earbud, you're making it more intimate. With live streaming, you're actually, you can actually engage with people as they come up on the channel and have conversations with people that want to ask questions or at least relate. And you can see people in the comments connecting with each other and having conversations with each other. And this whole process of connecting, collaborating, having conversations. I'm a huge fan of masterminds. And if you haven't participated in a mastermind, think of WINJECT as an opportunity to actually maybe consider connecting with a few people that are looking to be mentors. I mentor a lot of people in my life, and I've supported a lot of people in the journey that they're going on with live streaming, production, promotion, content creation. And there's no reason why. I'm very easy to talk to. I'm very accessible. Anybody who wants to reach out, I'd be more than happy to make a connection and take time to have a call. All you got to do is ask. It's not that far. It's not that far away. You think that some people are not able to be reached. And some people do, in fact, limit their access, which is understandable. I don't have, 10 million followers on any platform. However, that's not my goal. My goal is to build relationships and build a community. And WINJECT is one of the communities that I have invested time and effort in, energy, and I encourage others to jump in, join in, hang on, and go for the ride, because we're creating something amazing, and I just want to make sure that I open the door and offer the opportunity to you as part of the equation, because you never know where that's going to lead. You're one phone call away now. You're one conversation away. It's easy to get caught up in the world around us and the noise and everything that's going on. But the reality is that we have an opportunity to make a difference in somebody's life. And the information that you share is that kind of connection, that kind of independence from what they might believe right now to where they could go in their future by listening to your information and receiving that experience that you've already experienced. So anyway, I'm going to jump off. I just wanted to jump in and thank you so much for being part of the WINJECT community if you're already involved and engaged, and also invite you into the WINJECT community if you're not already engaged and involved in this, because kindness is cool and smiles are free. And I want you to enjoy your day. Be well and be in touch.
Cast is brought to you by WINJECT Studios. We are an all-in-one educational platform for podcasters that revolutionizes how hosts leverage content to increase engagement with listeners, downloads, and income. We come together to focus on community, collaboration, and collective impact. For more information on how you can interact directly with our hosts, access exclusive live content with offers you can't get anywhere else from our official partners, join our purpose-driven community by visiting www.winject.com. If you're ready to build a career doing what you love, then we're ready to see you there.